Hey guys, Chris here. Today's workout is going to be boxing, and so we're going to do a lot of upper body workout, strengthening of the core, the legs, and some good self-defense techniques. So make sure you've got all your supplies by you, your water, your towel, got that music going. Make sure that you shout out to me that you're done this workout so you can get credit for it. So just a hey Chris or completed it. That's all I need. So let's get started. So we're going to do a knee thrust. So we're going to step back with our right leg and we're going to drive that knee up. I'll do it from the side. So driving that knee up into that chest, bringing those arms back. So get that knee as high as you can and then step back. So it's a knee thrust with that lunge. Okay, there you go, just like that. So I'm going to burn it out. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So now I've got my left knee driving into my chest and lunging back. So that back leg stays straight. Bring that knee up. There you go. And hands go on the outside of that thigh. So that way it's not just legs, but we're working that upper body too. All right, looking good. Keep it up. You should still start to feel the burn in that right leg. All right, almost there. A couple more seconds. All right, now let's switch to a squat jump. So feet hip width apart, hands by your face in that guard position. We're going to squat, jump, squat, and jump. So this is our cardio part. Still kind of warming up those legs, getting that heart rate elevated. So it's a squat with a jump. Now when you squat, make sure your bum goes back. You don't want your knees forward. That's going to really jack up those knees. So squat with a jump. And now, of course, if you can't do the jump, you can just squat and come up on your toes, squat and toes. Or you can just do fast squats. Okay, just like this. This is going to strengthen those legs, those glutes too. So whichever way you can do it, that's what I want you to push towards. There you go. Keep going. Burning out those legs. All right, so now we're going to do a speed bag. So take your right foot, step back, hands up near your forehead, and you're going to start punching that little imaginary bag in front of you. So you want to keep your arms nice and tight, squeezing those muscles, and you want to keep that core held and nice and strong too. And you're just going as fast as you can. You got that bag right in front of you, that's your target, and keep rotating those arms. Now let's go the opposite direction. Just don't hit yourself in the face. And you want to switch your stance now. So your left foot is back, a little bit on that toe. So you're keeping that back heel lifted. Again, check in your stomach. You want to make sure that your core muscles are held in, belly button to spine. You got this. Keep moving. This is a great upper body workout. Simple yet effective. All right, so let's do a combination. We're going to do a jab hook combo. So you're going to stand with your right foot forward up in that guard position. You're going to jab right, hook left. Jab right, hook left. So punch in front of you, hook. It's a body shot. Hook across that body. Jab, hook, hook. We're just sticking with that right side. Now you notice as I hook, my back foot is pivoting. That's what you want. Now let's jump switch, other side. Jab left, hook right. Jab left, hook right. All right, there you go. You got that nice little rhythm down. Jab, hook, hook. And ladies, these should be strong punches. We are not sissies at curves, so I want you to punch like you mean it. There you go, good. Again, pivoting that right foot now as you do that hook. So let's get more cardio in with a jumping jack. So you want full range of motion, arms up over that head, arms all the way back down to your side. Nice and straight, you got this. Trying to keep that heart rate elevated so you burn lots of calories. Doing a great job. I'm proud of you for showing up and doing the work today. All right, now for some reason, if you're not able to do the full out jumping jack, here's your modification. All right, So step, tap, still arms over that head. And if you can, go a little faster. But if you can still do full out jumping jacks, I don't want you to modify it. And just get ready. The next one's gonna be down on the mat. We're gonna be doing a kneeling donkey kick. All right, so join me down on the floor. You're gonna start on your hands and knees, wrists right underneath your shoulders. With your right leg to start with, kick up and out. Kick up and out. That heel should be driving towards that ceiling. Kick up and out. Now, if you're not able to get down on the floor, you can do a standing donkey kick. So just take that right leg, kick it up and out. You can put your hands up against the walls or not. Now let's switch legs. So now my left leg is coming up and out. The donkey kick is great for strengthening your glutes. Again, check your form. Make sure your wrists are right underneath those shoulders. Squeeze each muscle with intention. Drive that leg up nice and high. The higher you go, the better you strengthen those glutes. You got this. You're almost done. All right, so we're going to change. We're going to come up, and we're going to do a combination lunge with a jab. So this takes a little mental focus. So hands up and guard. I'm going to lunge forward with my left, but jab with my right. Back to center. Lunge forward with right, jab left, and repeat. So it's opposites. So whatever you lunge with, it'll be the opposite arm that you jab with. Okay? So don't think too much, don't overanalyze it, just move. There you go. So it's a lunge with a jab. And we're jabbing just right out in front of your body. So we're not doing a cross. And if you can see me from the side, you're trying to get that back knee as low to the mat as you can. So nice deep lunge with a strong jab. There you go. So that way we're strengthening those legs and that upper body. So now we're going to do an elbow strike. So step back with that right foot. Hands up in your guard position, meaning by that face. And you're going to lead with your elbow. And you're going to strike it up over that shoulder. There you go. Good. So you're punching with that elbow. You're pivoting that right foot as you throw that strike. Bring your hips back to the starting position. All right, jump switch. Now we'll do the left side. So left elbow strikes over that shoulder. So you got to get it up high enough so you're hitting that person in the side of the cheek. That's your target. Again, pivoting that back foot. That's where you're getting your power, from your hips. It's not always just those arms. So strike it nice and hard. You got this. Elbow strike to the left side. Almost there, a couple more seconds. Okay, so now we're gonna get into static sumo stance. That's a wide stance, toes pointed out. Hands up in guard, and you're gonna do a cross. Cross the body one side, and then the other. So you're trying to really stretch out that upper back while maintaining a nice, low, static sumo stance. So cross jab, hands back to that guard position, and then the opposite side. There you go, keep it going. Now, if you want more of a challenge, sit a little lower. There you go, really start those legs feeling the burn. Good, nice strong punches. You're strengthening all your major muscle groups right now. So it's the legs, it's your core, your back, and those arms. So keep it up, girls. You got this. Remember, we're not sissies. You can do it. All right, shake out those legs. So now we're going to go down to the mat into a punching plank. So you're going to start in a plank position, so high plank, up on your hands and your toes, and then you're going to punch out in front of you. So nice and steady. You can go slow on this. It's not about going really fast. You're trying not to move those hips from side to side. You want to keep these hips nice and still. And nice strong punches. There you go, just like that. From the side, it'll look like this. So flat as a table, punching out directly in front of you. If you're not able to get down onto the mat or on the floor with me, you're gonna do basically a squat and jab out in front of you, okay? This is what you're gonna do. But otherwise, I want you down on the floor. Keep those hips nice and steady as you punch. Couple more here. And let's switch. Okay, so now we're gonna do a football run with a punch. So, wide stance, fast feet here. Hands up by guard, in your guard, and then punch to your right. So you're taking that right arm, you're punching it off to the right while you get fast feet. So pretend your feet are between two big tires. That's a wide stance and that's what you're doing. All right, so let's switch. Now you're gonna punch off to the left. There you go, nice fast feet. Punch to your left. You should be looking to your left. You're not looking straight. You gotta see where you're punching. That right hand should be up in that guard position and keep moving that feet, ladies. The faster you can go, the better, but if you need to slow it down and then punch, you can do that too. All right, so let's get out those jump ropes and let's start jump roping. Maintaining good cardio right here. So you wanna have that imaginary jump rope, elbows kind of glued to your side, and start turning it. Because we wanna strengthen those shoulders, and not just about the jumping, we're isolating those shoulder muscles too. You got this, keep going, don't forget about breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. If this gets to be a little bit too much or you can't do the jump because it's too much of an impact, so you're gonna do a heel tap with that jump rope. This would be your modification. You got this, but I encourage you, if you can do full out jump rope, go for it. You're doing a great job. Remember, it's just a 30-minute workout. Easy peasy. You got this, don't forget about your breathing. All right, so we're back to that knee thrust. So we're at that halfway mark. Woohoo! Step back with that right leg. You're going to drive that knee up into your chest and then step it back. Pull that arm out to the side, step it back. So these should be really strong knee thrusts. It's not just raising your knee up and stepping back. You need to use power behind these movements. Because this, envision you've got somebody's head, so we're gonna switch sides. You're bringing their head down to meet their knees. So you're kneeing them right in the head, like that visual. So here's from the side. So drive that knee up, arms to the side of the thigh. There you go, good. Nice, strong legs. This is also good for your balance. So if you are starting to teeter over, that's okay. We're working on a lot of different things here. All right, so let's add some more cardio with that squat jump. Hands by the face and the guard, squat, jump. Squat and jump. Make sure you're landing softly. You don't want to lock out those joints. Good, getting deep into that squat. Really strengthening those legs. You're doing a great job, girls. Super proud of you as always. If you start to get tired, or if you need to take out that jump because it's too much of an impact on your joints, then just do a stationary squat. You can take out that jump. So either way, whatever's gonna work for you, whatever's gonna challenge your body, because you know you don't want it too easy. That's cheating, that's taking a shortcut. Almost there, a few more jump squats. All right, shake out those legs. So let's do upper body. Step that right leg back. Hands up by your face. You got that speed bag. Start punching it away. So you're just rotating those arms. I'll do it from the front too. Your hand should be up about forehead height. So that bag is right there. And you're punching away. That right heel should be lifted off the mat. Now jump switch the feet. Now reverse it. Reverse that speed back. I want you to take a second, check your core. Are you holding in those stomach muscles? If not, take this time to do that. Keep those arms nice and strong and tight, flexing those muscles, those curved, strong muscles. You got this, you're almost there. It's actually kind of a nice little fan on me. All right, let's change. So now we're gonna do a jab hook combo. We're gonna start with your left. Take your left foot back, hands up in guard. With your left hand, jab, right hook. Left jab, right hook. So it's a combination. Jab, hook, jab, hook. Again, notice how my feet are pivoting. You don't want this. You're gonna end up hurting your knees. So your body needs to move with the punch. So switch your stance. This time we're gonna do right jab, left hook. Right jab, left hook. You want these punches strong and you want them fast. You don't want to just do slow. That's not going to get you anywhere. You might have to start off slow, but try to build up to go a little bit faster, a little bit stronger. There you go. Good. All right, here's an opportunity. Get some water. Check your heart rate. Make sure you're still here with me. But keep walking in place, marching in place. Out, out, in. Doesn't matter. Just keep moving. While you take this little short break, take advantage of it. It's always important to stay hydrated during your workouts too, not just before and after. Stay hydrated before or during. Make sure you're breathing. All right, so let's go to jumping jacks. All right, so arms up over your head, legs out. And you ladies know if you need to modify it, just tap that foot out and then do the other side. But maybe this time you go a little bit faster. All right, you got this. Nice, strong jumping jacks. All the way over your head, all the way back down. There you go, good. Again, a modification will look like this. Yes, there you go, good. But again, maybe a little bit faster than you did last time. If your arms or your shoulders start to bother you, you can just do something like this. You don't have to do full range with those arms. It's about just keeping that body moving. So do whatever feels good for you. All right, so now we're back down on the floor for those kneeling donkey kicks. So you're starting on your hands and knees. Wrists right underneath the shoulders. Your right leg will go up and out towards the ceiling. So drive that heel all the way up towards the ceiling. There you go, good. Again, check in your form. Make sure all your joints are in proper alignment. There you go. Now switch off to do your left. Now as you continue to do that on the floor, the modification is a standing donkey kick. So out and back, out and back. Now you can do it like this, or if you've got a wall, you can hang onto the wall and do it that way too. Whatever you've got available, but just make sure you're alternating those legs so you get both right and left, so you're balanced. All right, last one there, good. So here's our forward lunge with that jab. So hands up in guard by that cheek, by those chin muscles. I'm gonna lunge left, jab right, step back. Lunge right, jab left. And you're gonna alternate. Getting nice and deep with that back leg, as low to the ground as you can. But of course, if you've got knee issues, you're not gonna go as low as I am. So from the side, maybe it looks like this. You're down that low. But if otherwise, you can get down nice and deep. So it's a lunge with that opposite arm doing that jab. So you gotta think about it a little bit. We're using the brain. Mental focus right here, ladies. You got this. Almost there. All right, last one. So now we're gonna do your elbow strike. So Right foot is back, hands up in guard. With your elbow, you're going to strike across the body, bringing that elbow up above, higher than your shoulder. Okay. That left hand will stay right by your face in your guard position. You're protecting your face in case somebody comes and tries to punch you. There you go. All right, jump switch your feet. Left side elbow strike. There you go. And again, notice how my back foot is pivoting. That's what you want. Your hips. You want to rotate those hips forward and reset. Forward and reset. There you go. You got this. Nice strong arm. Check your stomach. Belly button to spine, ladies. Awesome. Almost there. All right, good. All right, so let's get into that static sumo squat. So feet are wide apart. Toes are pointed out. Hands up in guard to start with, and then you're crossing the body with a cross jab. The goal here, though, is don't let your bum come up. You need to stay low in the sumo squat stance. Okay? So you're not up here, you're down here. There you go, you got this. Strong punches from one side of the room to the opposite side. That's it. All right, let's get a little lower, guys. There you go. Reset. Strengthening those quadriceps. We're getting that waist stronger. Your back. Excellent. Almost there. A few more seconds. You got this. All right, shake out those legs. We're going down to the mat in that punching plank. Now, if you can't get down on the mat, you're going to squat and do jabs right in front of you. Nice and fast. Otherwise, let's get down on the floor. Start first on hands and knees so you have that proper alignment on wrist to shoulder. Pop up and then punch right out in front of you. Notice how my hips aren't moving from side to side. And I don't have a little stink buck up here. You're not up here, nice flat like a table. And just tighten up that fist and punch it forward. This is better than just your static plank. We're having to balance on the one arm, so we're asking more out of our core with this move. You got this. If you get tired, you can drop to your knees, or maybe you can't stay up on the plank the whole time. Doesn't matter. All right, last one here, and let's switch. Okay, let's keep that heart rate up with that football run, and we're gonna punch to your right. So you should be looking to your right. That's where you're punching. Your left hand is in the guard position by your face. And you got nice, fast feet. You stay on the balls of your feet. So it's not a flat foot. And nice, strong punch to your right. All right, let's switch it. Same football run, but now to your left. Excellent. You got this. That left arm should be nice and tight. Squeeze those bicep muscles. Squeeze those fists. And don't forget about your breathing. Minor little detail there. You got this. If you need to slow down, this is what it would look like, but still add that punch. All right, in case your heart rate wasn't up high enough, let's go to that jump rope. So you got those elbows glued to your side. Those imaginary handles in your palms, and start turning from wrist to shoulder. There you go, feet together. If you want a little bit more, you can do a double jump, like that. If you need a little bit less, you can do the heel tap with the jump rope. So 3 different versions. Pick which one works best for you. Like I said, the one that's going to challenge you. You're doing good. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Good job. A few more seconds with your jump rope. All right, so this is your final chance to check your heart rate, grab some water before we start our stretches. Keep that body moving like I am, either side to side, marching in place, butt kickers, or maybe you're just off getting your water. Take a few moments. Our next objective is the cool down and stretching so we can bring that heart rate back down to where it was before you started your boxing. All right, so feet about hip width apart. We're gonna squat, take a big inhale up, arms overhead, and then exhale down. Again, inhale up, big exhale down. Inhale and exhale. And we're gonna stop down at the mat. You're gonna reach down, try to grab the floor, your toes, your ankle, maybe it's your shins. I just want your neck just to hang freely. Stretching out all behind the legs, your back. All right, now grab those opposite elbows and I just want you to rotate. Turn at that core from side to side. Good. All right, you got this. All right, so now we're gonna open those feet up nice and wide. Gonna stretch those adductor muscles. We use those in our sumo stance today. And we're going to lunge. I'm gonna lunge to my left first, keeping my right toe pointed up. You can reach for the floor if you can. You can stay here right at your thigh, but what you wanna find is a good deep stretch in your inner thigh. Those are your adductor muscles. So keep that toe lifted. All right, now let's switch. So now we're gonna lunge to the right. Keep your left toe lifted. If you wanna go to the floor with your stretch, you can. Otherwise, you're gonna come up. Hands on that thigh, right above the knee. There you go, good. So we're gonna stay in that wide stance. You're gonna reach towards the floor and you're gonna walk your fingers back underneath your legs and you're gonna hold this. This is stretching out your hamstrings, so right back here as well as your glutes. All right, walk your hands back up and then bring your feet back to center. And I want you to slowly roll your body up. Chin will come up last. All right, so now we're going to stretch out the upper body. Interlock your fingers, push them out in front of you. So you're kind of rounding out that upper back, you're pushing away. Just like that. Keep your stomach nice and strong still. Always engaging those core muscles. All right, now you're gonna take the grip behind your back, interlace your fingers, and if you like, you can hinge forward at the hips. You can take it here, or you can take it lower, really raising those arms up. Your neck should be pointed down towards the floor. All right, looks good. Good shoulder stretch and back, hamstrings. All right, so slowly come up so you don't get dizzy. All right, so now we're gonna do a chest stretch. So open those arms up nice and wide. Pressing those rhomboids close to each other, squeezing those back muscles. Rotate your palms back and push a little further back. There you go, just like that. Now I want you to bring your arms up overhead, grab that one wrist, and you're gonna bend and stretch. I'm going to my left. There you go, just like that. And then we're gonna sweep down across the floor, come up, bend and stretch to your right. Really reaching over your head. And let's bend and sweep the floor again. We'll do it one more time on each side. Really reaching to your left, as high to that ceiling as you can. Last time, bend and sweep it to your right, and hold. All right, good. So last one, want to stretch out that neck. So take your right hand, grab the side of your head, gently pull it towards your right shoulder, left arm out to the side. So it's a gentle pull, don't overextend that stretch. There you go. Now let's switch. So left hand gently pulls on this side of your head towards that left shoulder, arms out to the side. You got this. You're almost there. This is your reward, the stretching after that long, hard boxing workout. Take that head, interlace your fingers behind your head, and then pushing your elbows back. I want you to drive your head against your palms. So you're pushing your head back. So this is getting the back of the neck, also your biceps and triceps. So push with force with your head against those hands. Last one, hands on top of your head. Gently pull your chin towards your chest. Just like that. And let's take one more big inhale. So big inhale up and exhale down. All right, ladies, I'm so proud of you for showing up here today, doing our boxing workout. I hope you enjoyed it. So stay tuned for more workouts as I keep adding them. And again, this is the best 30 minutes you could have done for yourself today. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.